studied architecture. Just as a side note, I'm a smart girly as well. I want to shy away from being as alternative as I am and go into more commercial sounds like what's popular right now. You guys know what's popular right now, so I don't need to mention it. I'm a very experimental artist. I don't like being caged into a box, and I'm still young, so I think I deserve to give myself the patience and the time to kind of figure out what my sound is. I'm like, actually, this is gonna pay off because I'm not here to create sameness. Like, that's just not me. I'd rather be the best version of myself versus a whack version of someone else. Honestly, it's exhausting. Just in South Africa as well, like it's just not the emphasis on using and playing and learning about African instruments is just not emphasized enough. Yeah. What else? I feel like I've been talking for a while now. Hi guys, it's Fentse here, your favorite singer, songwriter, and rock star. I've been invited today by Umswenko Ne Diski to come style a few pieces of sportswear, of how I would style sportswear, whether I'm going out on a date or just chilling at home or having a braai with some friends. Disclaimer though, I'm not a sports girly. But I am a fashion girly, so this is gonna be really fun. And as I style these items, I will just be chit-chatting with you guys so that you can get to know who I am and what I'm about. So let's go.
Suit pants, well, not suit pants, but formal pants. I've got my formal pants on. I've got my sambas. Obviously everybody and their mother needs sambas right now. If you don't have sambas, girl, save that money, girl. Go get yourself some sambas. And then I just decided to just up it a little bit, make it a little bit, not work because it is quite of a lacy corset, but just to make it a little, just to bring the outfit a bit up, I just styled it with this little lacy corset. Is that Brazil? No, Argentina? Oh my gosh. Guys, I just know clothes. Don't judge me, okay? I know clothes. Ask me anything about clothes. I know clothes. Oh gosh. I did want to say Ivory Coast. Something in me said Ivory Coast, but then I was like, it's fine.
Welcome back. It's Fentse again, singer, songwriter, and rock star with Umswenko Ne Diski. And I am a musician based in Johannesburg, and mainly my vibe is alternative R&B. R&B is the home. Alternative is just the rooms in the home that I play around in. I'm a very experimental artist. I don't like being caged into a box, and I'm still young, so I think I deserve to give myself the patience and the time to kind of figure out what my sound is and what I like, and just to play around. It's just such a joy that I get to be in studio and do what I do and just have fun and actually play and just use God's gift to create. So I'm blessed in regards to that sense. And in terms of my humble beginnings, where it all started, I think as a child I've always been very into the arts, into expressing myself, into dancing, into being performative and very dramatic. I was a very dramatic child, as an only child. And I'd also play with myself a lot, by myself a lot. And I just, in order to find ways to entertain myself, I would sort of create these stories and build these worlds through music, through just creating, and through building as well. I studied architecture, just as a side note. I'm a smart girly as well. So I would just create these worlds, and I was just like, you know what? I want to spend the rest of my life doing this world building, So I was in the choir. I played marimbas. I was head of marimbas in matric, which is amazing because I love African instruments. I think they're so underrated in terms of just in South Africa as well. Like it's just not the emphasis on using and playing and learning about African instruments is just not emphasized enough, and that just helped me unlock another part of my artistry and just who I am as an explorer, as a music maker as well. And then I went to varsity and I decided, you know what, let's actually start making music for real, let's stop playing around. And I was lucky enough to just kind of collaborate with other artists who were in the same space, producers, beat makers, you name it all, who wanted to sort of collaborate with me as I figured it out. And moral of the story, right now I have 2 EPs under my belt and I have an honors degree in architecture. And I think what I'm really passionate about right now is just not being afraid to be a trailblazer and being rebellious and doing what I want to do, and not being afraid to just be myself, because it's more than enough, and not being afraid to just be like, this is how I want to live my life and this is what I want to create and I'm going to create it, and there is space for people like me. It's okay to take up that space. But yeah, if you want to get more depth into my discography and what I do, you can find me on Instagram at Fentse with an E. All my social platforms actually are at Fentse with an E, so you can follow my journey, catch me there. I think I'm also going to do a proper YouTube series so that you guys can get more in depth of what I do on a day-to-day basis and the work that I do inside and outside of music and how my life is structured. I think that would be really fun. Yeah, and I think the challenges, I guess, in the industry, music industry has its own challenges and it has its own growing pains, like any industry, honestly. It's just depending on how you see it. But I think in South Africa, sometimes I want to shy away from being as alternative as I am and go into more commercial sounds, like what's popular right now. You guys know what's popular right now, so I don't need to mention it. So there are moments like that where I'm like, will I be able to have a career sounding the way that I sound? And there are moments where I'm like, actually, this is gonna pay off because I'm not here to create sameness. Like, that's just not me. I'd rather be the best version of myself versus a whack version of someone else. Honestly, it's exhausting. And I'm also busy with other things as well. So I did mention that I am an architect by profession, but I'm also I'm a world builder. It all comes together for me. I'm just taking it a day at a time as I figure out how this world looks like and how this process looks like for me. And I'm honestly just having fun, and I'm connecting, I'm collaborating, I'm just existing. And I think for me, it's just important for me to get quiet enough to disappear enough as well. It's okay to disappear and not be online the whole time. And that's a skill, and that's something that will literally save me and will save so many people, is being okay to not show up online all the time, because that's what we perceive success to be. It's okay to disappear and to kind of sit with yourself and see what comes from within yourself when you are quiet enough. So that's where I'm at in my journey right now. But yeah, like I said, check me on the socials at Fentse with an E, on Twitter, on Instagram, on all of the vibes, and on Spotify it's just Fentse with the full stop. On Apple it's just Fentse with the full stop, or wherever you listen to music to, it's just Fentse with the full stop, with an actual full stop with but yeah, so imagine a scenario where I have to go to bench warmers with my friends because they want to watch the game, usually soccer, usually Man United vibes, and I'm just like, okay, what am I gonna wear? So I'm walking you step by step through what I would probably wear, and it would probably be start off with my baggy jeans. I love being cozy when I'm outside watching a game. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be a baddie, okay? But I still want to look cute. So I'd probably wear my baggy jeans, these same shoes. I don't know what these are called, but they're like Doc fakes, you know what I mean? Dr. Martin fakes. Probably have these because I love these on, and they're super comfortable and they're super cozy. And I also don't want to wear sneakers because I'm just not in my sneaker era right now. I would also probably wear a jersey, but one thing that I want like these companies to consider is us girlies who like crop tops, okay, or vests. Like, can you just make like a girl friendly jersey like that also shapes me well? If I had a crop top jersey like that, just like that, but it was cropped and a bit tighter, Mwah. But you know what? What I do is I improvise and I just tie the top at the back or something just to make it look cute. And just to look a bit more feminine. And I like having my stomach out, so I'd probably do something like that, or I'll probably wear a vest like this or something else with a jacket, just be super cool and layer it with a cup with jewelry, like a few silver gold chains, but really like nice silver chains, you know what I mean, and rings. And I'll probably go with dark makeup because I'm a dark makeup girly these days, like with the eyeliner vibe, have some dark features around my eyes, have some, just play around with my makeup a bit, but make it look super natural still because I'm cute. And yeah, and just have I'm a small handbag girl, so I'll probably grab a small black handbag. I have my favorite handbag. I'll probably insert here somewhere. I'll send you a photo and I'll insert it here. This is my favorite handbag, and I'll probably go with that, have a great time, still cozy, but I still look very cool and I still look very much like a rock star in myself. But I'm also going to support my friends and their teams and just be within the culture, you know what I'm saying. But yeah. And also, if any of you guys are a bit confused or a bit lost in terms of like, how should I style my sportswear? Which direction do I want to go? You can always check out Umswenko Ne Diski for ideas and inspiration. That's a resource that's readily available to you guys. So I think I'm actually gonna go look at what you guys have done to also up my game in terms of my sportswear and my styling. So I'm excited to do this after. But yeah. Sorry, I just decided to wear my jacket because I'm feeling a bit cold and I think it just makes me look cooler. But Muhammad Ali, isn't he an American boxer if I'm not mistaken? The black dude, fly like a butterfly, float like a sting like a bee, float like a butterfly, something like that. I think that's him. Yeah. Ring, sports that are connected with ring. I'm thinking boxing, WWE, wrestling. I used to watch wrestling as a child forcefully. So that's ring for me. Or even MMA. Is MMA a ring? Is a cage? Yeah. Sport of Kings. Wow. Sport of Kings. Sport of Kings. Is it golfing? Would it be golfing? Because I can imagine like rich people, kings, the elitist playing golf. Sport of King. That's literally the only thing that's coming to my head right now.
Incorrect. It's chess.
Oh, chess. Yes, I used to play chess when I was in primary school. That is the Sport of Kings. I didn't know that chess was a sport. Interesting. Yeah, and I was watching Drive to Survive last night. Actually, I was actually watching the series and I wasn't paying attention. Is it 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s? Like, I'm just playing the field there. Like, either late 1800s. When were cars made? Okay, I'm gonna go with late 1800s. That's my guess. Yeah. 1950? That's so late. That's like now. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, I think it's Schumacher. I think he has like 7 champion titles, world champion titles. I think it is Schumacher. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah. No. Are you sure? F1 titles. Because right now he's trying to break a specific record that I thought it was still Schumacher, like at the top. But anyway, if it's Lewis, then yes, because that's my man, Louis. Yellow. I'm just gonna go with yellow. Or orange. Yellow or orange. No. One of those. It's giving slow. It's white. Of course it's white. Damn it. Night race.
Yeah.
Monaco? Is it Monaco? Is it France? Yo, guys. Yeah. I'm assuming France, Monaco, that vibes, maybe. I don't think it would be the Monaco track though, because it's a tough track even during the day to do. I'm gonna go with France though. Something in France. I don't know. Wow, of course it's Singapore. And I'm just gonna review some of these sports wares that are in the shop right now and just how I feel about them. I'm not really the greatest judge when it comes to athleisure, other than like gym clothes, because I'm a gym girly and I love really good gym sets. But I will give my best shot at commenting on these fabrics. So this is your South African cricket jersey. Well, do they call this a jersey? Eh? They call this a jersey. It's breathable. It feels like there's a lot of space to breathe. It's light. It's a very light top, and I understand this is very much just like the material that usually these jerseys are made in, and makes sense for the. It's practical. It's practical. It's functional. It makes sense. Is it the most stylish thing? No, it's not. It's generally not the most stylish thing, but does sports need to be super stylish to be effective? Are they getting the point across? I think so. They have the colors that usually are symbolic to South Africa, so I guess it works in context. You know, would I be caught wearing it? Probably not. No, probably not. If we move on to this case, the Chiefs jacket, I'm not sure, guys. Like, very much. I think the thing that throws me off as well in terms of just athleisure or sports wear that's not made for girls is like, I'm not sure. Like, as a curvy girl, I wouldn't wear this, like, unless it's oversized, like I'm trying to go for the I'm wearing my boyfriend's jacket look, but I would never wear this. And I feel as if, actually, can you actually get this one out for me? This one, I like the fact that it has the band at the bottom, because you can do a lot with it. I could see myself tucking it in. I could see myself, like, the band just creates a lot more space for versatility in terms of switching it up if you don't want to have, I don't know, I just don't like the shape of this jacket. And I also like the material more of this one versus this one. I like the lightness of it. It feels like a tracksuit, like, you know, a nice tracksuit jacket. I actually do like this jacket, actually. I think I might buy it. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. And yeah. All right, so I'm heading out soon, but I just wanted to say thank you to Cotton Talk Studios for having me on and allowing me to share my journey, where I'm going, where I come from, and allowing me the opportunity to kind of engage in sportswear, sports lifestyle, sports knowledge, which clearly I need to brush up my knowledge on. Like, I clearly don't know enough. But yeah, it was a great day, a great time to be alive, and check me on the socials and listen to the music. It's good.